So, Boucher is definitely going to get the start before that next game. However, we have talked about the idea of maybe getting a different goalie. The problem is, like, Boucher and Emery are fine and they're not that expensive. But defensively, we do have Braden Coburn sitting here. He's been outplayed. Very useful player. We saw what we got for Ryan Parent. Imagine what we can get for Mr. Coburn. And when it comes to goalies that are out there, Jonas Hiller might not be that bad of an option, all things considered. Relatively cheap. Kari Lenton at an 84 is $3 million. Rask is only a 79. Miller's pretty expensive. Kipper's pretty expensive. Cam Ward's not all that expensive. We do have Michael Leighton out in Carolina. That could be an interesting one. Corey Crawford's dirt cheap, but he's not that great at this stage. Craig Anderson's a pretty cheap option. 85 overall, only making 1.8. You got Peter Budaj too. Steve Mason is a cheat code. And is the best bang for buck you can get. I'm tempted to use him, but I'm also tempted not to, just because we used him when we played with Atlanta back in the day. Turco's expensive. Ald's on a pretty good deal. Chris Osgood is on a pretty cheap deal, all things considered. 142. Price. Check Carey Price. Yeah, Tukey, it's not like you're going through every team and looking at every goalie. I can't imagine that you wouldn't look at Carey Price. Patience. Now I'm not checking him at all. That's what happens. Act like a child, get treated like a child. Edmonton. Good old Jeff Delorier isn't that bad. 84 overall for $625. That's another really good budget option. The thing I think we'd look to do with these goalies is just Tukey just dadded you. I'm 27 now, fuckers. Get ready. Fokun Clemenson's overrated. Jesus Christ. LA, Jonathan Quick's dirt cheap too. Look at him. Look at baby Quick. Jesus. Minnesota, Backstrom's expensive as hell. Josh Harding. Pretty good budget option. Again, I think the best thing we could do though is look for a goalie and look for someone else. I don't think we skipped a team. Minnesota, Nashville. That makes sense. Pekka Rinne. How sweet would it be to try and get like Rinne and Weber? Marty's expensive. No surprise there. DiPietro, not all that expensive. Hank's making almost $7 million. Scott Turple. Artem Biron. I mean, Brian Elliott's there. I mean, so is Pascal Leclerc. Ottawa has an interesting goalie situation right now after signing Biron. Humongous big contract for Ilya Bryzgalov. Fleury's making 5. Nabokov's making 5. Only 3 for Chris Mason. Antaram Nidimaki's only making $600K. And then Mike Smith's making 2.2. Vesa Toskala. Justin Pogge. We have to. Let's keep Justin Pogge instead of Tuukka Rask. And then Luongo's making a boatload. Varlamov is not making that much. So here's the thing. There are definitely goalies to target, right? There are definitely goalies to target. The only thing to really look at here, though, right? Main thing to look at. The defense. Am I unhappy with any of these defenders right now? No. You could use Pietrangelo as a depth option instead. Hell, you could use Rhett Warner as a depth option. But, I mean, we got Matt Carl just sitting there, and we have Braden Coburn just sitting there. And those are 2 big trade pieces. I'm tempted. Carl's a lefty. Coburn's a lefty. We have way too many left-handed D. But, I mean, Kolyakovo's been pretty damn good. He's got 11 points in 33 games this season. Roman Polak's been pretty good. Rhett Warner's been pretty good. We had this crazy amount of depth, and defensively, like, I feel fine. Forward-wise, I mean, there's still been the debate over Richards and Hartnell, but they've been better recently. Jannik Hansen, though, is still without a point. I love the 4th line. I think if we were to use Jannik Hansen as a depth option, and to be honest, the one thing, actually, that I meant to do I had the injuries actually on 50. I didn't go with 0 for the injuries. The one thing that we could do then, I don't know why I'm on Philly, or not on Philly. The one thing we could do is look to find somebody to replace Yannick Hansen, drop Dominic Moore down to the third line. Honestly, though, we'd want a righty for that particular spot. Otherwise, it would mean moving Jeff Carter to the wing. So we'd have on the wing like Briere, Giroux, Carter. Oh, is there cause for that second trade? Emery, 18 games, has a 901. Boucher, 16 games, has a 909. They haven't been that bad. They really haven't been. I guess just the question over who makes the most sense here. Honestly, it's pretty much look at a team, see who I'd want for a forward. I mean, we've talked about it, like Bobby Ryan, Teemu Selanne. Like, we could sit here, Bobby Ryan's a righty too. We could sit there and get Bobby Ryan and Jonas Hiller and be pretty damn well off. You know, granted, they have high values. I think we're going to hold off for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and play Pittsburgh again, now that we're a yield home team. But there is clearly space to make a move here. Like, clearly space to, if we wanted to make a big trade, we could. But let's go right back to it, playing the Penguins again. Let's see if we can get this win. I'm intrigued to see. Oh my God, Gagne. I'm intrigued to see kind of how the game plays out now that the AI are a little bit more tough to play. How the goaltenders turn out to be as well. So, like I said, definitely exploring trade options. We made one of our 3 big trades so far this year. And Jordan Staal starts off the scoring again. Shit. Jordan Stahl's a nightmare. That was just another super quick passing play from the AI that our defense just could not handle. Giroux couldn't get the interception, and Boucher was awful. Yikes. Coco, thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate it. Alright. Well, let's see how we can respond. We trailed in the last game, too. And a post.
And Philadelphia regains the puck on the attack. Has it behind the net. On Fleury.
Oh, Fleury didn't cheat. Fleury didn't cheat.
And now
St. Louis still around? He is. St. Louis is still very much in this game. Again, that's why we're limiting the amount of trades I'm going to do, because it's like, well, get this guy, get this guy, get this guy. And it's like, well, I don't just want to.
Big chance for the Pens. Save.
Woo!
Great chance to score there.
Oh, it looks like somebody's
Sidney Crosby just torched my defense.
And Philadelphia has the puck, defensive zone.
Oh, Roman.
Now Sergei Fedorov. Flyers swooping in.
Oh, Dom.
Over to the point. Fedorov. Fleury.
Oh, Fleury, big save again.
Try to go high right.
All right.
And Richards
All right.
set to take the draw.
Sucks that they got that early goal, but we can bounce back all the time in the world.
Here's Fedotenko.
Oh, how good was this hit?
Save. Fleury comes up with it. Now Mark Eaton. He feeds it up the left.
Try.
Save.
Richards. Oh, that was a great keep-in by Timonen. End up making the period shorter. No, they're still the same. I don't feel like the period length's that big of an issue. Unless you want games where it's like, okay, I got 10 shots.
He decides to save.
Damn.
The shot was rejected off the goalie's stick. Save made. It bounces off the goalie.
Dude, this fourth line
good
is
for
a difference
you.
maker. Bo flows. I'm guessing it is. Thank you
Tries a
for that follow. Strip by Koliakovo.
Regains possession between the blue
It's not
lines.
going to be icing.
Penguins leading by 1. Philadelphia needs to get set up again.
Oh, Hoside just had to go into Jay McKee because Dandino wasn't onside. Dandino. Hossa.
Here, Fleury.
Oh, glove save, Fleury.
To the right side. And now
Is that Jay
Fleury
McKee?
holds
Yes, it is.
onto We'll have a face-off.
Alright.
Fleury.
I mean, hey, it's been a good response towards giving up that first goal, but it's obviously not what we were hoping for.
And Pittsburgh
And they're
has
better
the
off,
defensive
yes.
zone. Briere gets pinned against the board. Philadelphia able to
Dom.
cover the offensive end. The pass is intercepted.
Briere. Fleury.
Sits on the puck. And now we're going
Fleury's
to have a
still making
face-off.
some great saves here.
Now Gonchar with it. The defense
What a turnover.
saves. Nice positioning to get the body in front of the shot. Save.
Oh my god, Fleury's insane, man.
Oh, and they didn't get a penalty there, but save.
Oh my god.
And Fleury waits
Pittsburgh just couldn't get it out.
back in the game.
And we cannot put the puck in the net. Smalls, thank you. And all I want for my birthday is for this to go in.
Knocked out by Mark
Damn it.
He goes
God, teaming
down
in.
from the shoulder check.
Right down.
So,
flat on the
see,
floor.
even though we turned up the difficulty here, so to speak, like,
At center ice.
we're still getting these moments of
With it in their own zone.
a tremendous amount of offense.
Will take out
Richards,
the goalie in favor of the extra skater. We're
no
going to
snipe.
see a tripping penalty.
Power play, though. The Pico power play. It's going to be Maxim Afinoganov. Afinoganov. I wish that's how it was said. Going to the box, former Sabres legend, and that's going to be cleared.
Trying to kill the penalty. Now Briere with it. Puck back to the point. Gagne along with Fleury.
Ah,
The short-handed save.
no snipe.
And Fleury will force a
Fleury's
face-off.
so good at protecting those corners. 16th all-time in NHL shutouts. Marc-Andre Fleury. He tied Hank. That's just weird. Like some 2K10 would be exactly. I've been having a blast on this
Let's see
stream.
if they can convert.
This could be just all 2K10. Who knows?
Fed out from the
Gagne. Gagne. Okay, it's not going to be all 2K10 if Fleury keeps robbing me. Bo Flows dropping the sub. 2 months in a row. Thank you for that, man. This upcoming goal brought to you by Pico Power Play.
Peter Angelo gets his stick
And
on the loose.
Bo Flows.
Save.
Nope.
It goes to the point.
Hart. Nope.
Here's
Oh, just missed.
the puck hits off the plexiglass.
God, those animations. Who's number one in shutouts all time for goalies? Fucking, what's his face? Old man who played for the Habs, whose name is escaping me.
Fleury, save. He blocked out the left side there, and Fleury will force a face-off here. And
Or
Marc-Andre
Carey Price,
Fleury
or
ready there
Brodeur.
on the right
It's Carey
side.
Price. Old man who plays for the Habs, Carey Price.
Malkin wins the face-off.
Don't you clear that, Jay McKee.
Gets to it, clears it out of the zone.
Why was I thinking Sawchuk for that?
And here's Timonen,
That's the old man I was
and
thinking
Ben's
of.
able to get it
And
back.
Sawchuk, I don't even know. You can't ask me serious hockey questions when Marc-Andre Fleury
The offensive end.
destroying my face. Okay?
Here's Briere. Philadelphia's first power play of the game. And goal!
Ho, 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 ho. Eat pant. Oh, eat pant. Oh my God, go to the Levi's store and tell them I got some business to take care of because you're eating some serious pant. Jeff Carter, have my children. Give me some dupes. I want some birthday dupes in chat, damn it. Because Jeff Carter just... I am just... Oh my God. Woo! What a backhand from Jeffrey Carter.
Have come right back and tied this one up. Down early, but now they've come back and tied it up. And you're right back.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Woo shit. No! We're fine. We're not fine. Stop at the rebounds, dog.
Left side.
Oh no. Start the fight. that Perot? Nope, it's Rhett Warner dropping the gloves. Wow, that was a horrible shift after that goal. Rhett Warner and Bill Guerin. Dude, Bill Guerin just loves fighting my players. Rhett Warner's out of his depth. Yep, thank you, Rhett. That was a damn good sacrifice, Rhett. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Warner, for your sacrifice. I mean, Mike Richards. Did Mike Richards beat Bill Guerin? I don't remember.
And the Penguins get possession at the offensive end.
Hey, Danny. Stop Boucher.
Made the glove stop on that powerful slap shot. And here's
Good out. Good out.
now Philadelphia.
Oh, I just couldn't get that feed over. Good steal. Roman.
He shoots. Fleury saves.
Rear. Oh, the heart from Danny.
Moore is pinning him along the glass.
Dude, Crosby's so fast.
Now at center
Like his
ice.
acceleration's
The puck gets
unreal.
picked off.
Roman.
2 minutes left in the period.
Just got
Now
cross-checked by Malkin.
again, middle of the rink.
Get it there, Danny. Yes.
Philadelphia.
Better off. Dominic Moore.
Man, you can't hit a guy any harder than he.
Saved
Rear.
by Fleury. And now Fleury holds on.
Woo, Jay Marty. Good to see you. How are you?
And this face-off will be to the goalie's left.
I'm intrigued to know what the shot totals are because I feel like I've outshot them pretty heavily.
Here's Hartnell. And now Pittsburgh in their zone. He's checked by Orpik. Now McKee. Stahl.
Shit. Shit. Everything's fine.
Penguins lose it. Hartnell now. The clock shows 21. And it'll be icing
Damn.
as the Penguins touch up. Face-off.
All right.
Ready to get
Let's win
the
this face off, Mikey, and we're good to go.
Orpik's got it. He gets hip check.
I'll take that.
Scores all even.
All right. So Jordan Stahl gets the early opening goal.
They head to their
We
intermission
respond with a lovely goal
break. We've got
from
a chance
Jeff
to take a
Carter.
quick look at some great action from the first period on your screen. All
Off
right,
that
with this break in
disgusting
action, it's time
backhand
for
on a
John
very
Schrader
aggressive
and
move.
the 2K10
23 shots to 5.
XM. Here play-by-play of your favorite NHL team, no matter where
And
you
we
are.
up the difficulty. Can you do the Zamboni? Absolutely not.
Okie dokie, ready to start things back up. Thanks, John. We'll hear from you again soon. We're starting period 2 with the face-off at center ice.
If I score 3 goals before the third period, then you get the Zamboni heading into the third. That's the new rule. If I have 3 goals heading into the third, oh, Jeffrey.
Fleury.
Almost had it.
Check in net. And the Penguins take it away. Now Stahl with it. He's got 1 goal tonight. Here's Stahl. The Penguins wanted to call but didn't get it. And Pittsburgh gets it back in the neutral zone. Stahl pushes him there. Pollock getting held up along the wall. The puck now goes
Good
center.
movement, boys. Lude.
Sent back to the point. It's shot.
Oh, rifle just wide.
Gonchar, a fine puck handler. Oh, and here
New
come
line.
the Penguins.
New line.
Penguins, here we go.
Roman's still out here because of the
Along
fight.
boards, Evgeny Malkin now. Behind the net. Over to Stahl. He's a dangerous scorer. And Boucher covers
Have to
up.
hold that.
It's time to throw it back to our
Yeah, that was a crazy period in terms of the total shots. I don't know what was up with that.
Right. Well, I just got back from a discussion with the head coach of the Flyers. He said that you can look at a tie in different ways. He prefers to look at it in a positive way.
Fedorov. Fedorov's got the speed.
Control.
Save. He got it with his shoulder. Shot is blocked. Fleury.
Man,
covers
Fleury.
the puck.
Fleury is having himself a game. Took us until the shootout to beat him yesterday or 2 days ago. On the game schedule.
Now Pittsburgh's got it. Hartnell.
Oh, Hansen, that's... Yeah, I think we need one more forward to sort this out. That's a bit rough. It's on Yannick Hansen again. Come on, Chemo.
Here's Richards. Back to the point. Richards and Fleury makes the save.
And he made this one look easy. Trust me when I tell you it wasn't. A good blocker save on that wrist shot.
He saved. Boucher got his glove on it.
It was a risk.
From the corner.
I was nervous because of how he was holding it.
Possession attacking zone.
Oh, Matthew Dandino.
Intercepts the puck on his way up the left side. The
Marcel?
puck intercepted on the long pass. Now Dandon. He scores. It hit the goalie's stick and went in.
We're causing a rumpus. Matthew Dandino. This fourth line is just great. Quick passing to get Fleury moving. Doesn't need to be the hardest shot in the world. It just needs to be accurate. And it was from Matthew Dandino. The quick rip and the goal. Let's go, boys. One more goal for the Zamboni getting into the third.
Well, you love seeing that one up on the board, and they have done it here in the second period.
2-1 answered.
And Pittsburgh wins the faceoff across the
Make it
blue
3.
line. And now Philly in their zone. Moore and Fedorov now.
Fedorov.
And what a playmaker he is. They intercept
There.
the pass.
It's just a mad scramble for it.
Moore nabs the puck.
Oh, I wanted to go Fedorov there. That sucked.
Yanov's got it.
Oh, shit.
A deep move.
And Pronger's going to get called for the pen.
Pronger. See ya.
Okay. That's all right.
We'll try to make
All right. We need a successful kill here, though.
They've got the power play unit ready to do battle. Now Philadelphia's got it. Philadelphia penalty.
I thought that went in.
Here's Sidney Crosby.
That's the way to line him up. You could tell he was cornered, and he got nailed.
Malkin is held against the boards. It's passed to the point. The distance pass.
And a boy, Carlo. Way to fight for it.
Gets to it and clears it out of the zone. And the Flyers.
How
pick
much
it
more?
up. Here's
Jeff Carter. Jeffrey. Oh.
Crosby. He's got one assist. Pittsburgh power play.
Crosby.
Along the boards, Yevgeny Malkin now. It's hit out. Now Philadelphia's got it, and Jeff Carter with it. Carter clears the puck. Trying to get rid of this
Boys,
penalty.
good job.
Now Gonchar with
Oh my
it.
God, yes.
Andre Fleury.
I thought Gonchar was going to own goal it. That would have been amazing. That would have been incredible.
Flyers, with only 4 men on the ice, are looking to finish this penalty kill without a score. The faceoff taken by Pittsburgh in their zone. Now Orpik with it. 1-goal game, Pittsburgh trailing. And now Philly in their zone.
Keep fighting, Rhett. Keep fighting. Yes.
The pass went north.
Telling you, man, like I don't know how Braden Coburn's going to make it back into this lineup when someone like Rhett Warner's playing as well as he has.
He scores, and they now have the 2-goal lead with that one here in the second period.
Scott Hartnell's going nowhere. And Marc-Andre Fleury shitting his pants. And we got a Zamboni heading into the third period.
Here's the guy that really
We're cooking with gas. Watch Hartnell here. Boop. Snuck it right past him.
Sometimes you just gotta take the chance, Drew.
right partner, take the chance and take the shot. Every once in a while.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Wonder if they're going to pull Fleury. Rough night in Philadelphia.
Curry to give themselves a 2-goal lead. You never get enough, but you sure do like having that lead when you
Scotty Hartnell's waking up a little bit.
Now, that's
Marcel?
he dekes, and Fleury stops it.
Change up on Fleury there.
I want my body being
Woo! Carter, Dandino, Hartnell.
body off the wrist shot.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, chat. It's a beautiful day.
Here's Orpik. And now the Flyers grab it in the offensive zone. Turned over by Pittsburgh. Fleury
Woo!
saved. The one
That had some heat on it from Gagne.
And Pittsburgh over the line. He's holding the puck in the neutral zone. And here's it bounces.
Oh, it would have been so pretty.
Bouncing off.
Carlo almost snuck it home.
Eaton out on
Woo!
the for his team as they're able to make the switch in defensive line.
Man.
They'll face off on the right side of the goaltender. Crosby wins the draw. Coach doesn't want a penalty.
Oh, no trip there, huh?
That stick
Okay,
too
I'll
much.
take it.
Oh, a play that you couldn't really call a penalty. I mean, if you stretch.
Fleury, and it's saved.
Oh, what a save by Fleury. Dude, he is under siege. We've made it more difficult, and we're just still crushing him.
The left side. Flyers can't hang on to it. The puck is free game.
At least I'd argue more difficult.
Pittsburgh thought they should get a whistle, but they don't.
Oh shit, rough turnover. Dean McCammond.
And the Flyers coming in. The puck is centered. Bam.
Oh, wired just wide by Hossa.
And the Flyers get possession.
Steal.
of the offensive
McCammond.
zone. It's
Damn it.
checked away.
Oh, Dean.
Fleury
Dean.
gets the save.
Dean.
Shot to his body
Come
on the
on.
splits. They intercept
Dean
the ball.
McCammond's team MVP. Oh, he's a beauty of a player.
Back out there with the line change. Now Hossa.
Marcel.
And Philadelphia brings
for the help.
it back in.
Yannick.
Hansen.
Wire that around, buddy. Help's on the way.
Olaf
Broman.
save on the backhand shot attempt. No luck getting
We
out.
are kicking the shit out of Pittsburgh here. This has been one of our most one-sided performances of the season.
20 seconds remaining. Now Gonchar with it. And now
The Penguins are just collapsing here.
Another face-off.
At 8 seconds, if we win this draw clean, we got a chance. No. It's a good tie-up on their part. We go to the third, 3 unanswered goals, up 3-1. Matthew Dandino with the snipe, as well as a backhand goal from Scotty Hartnell. 34 shots to 6, 11 shots to 1 that period. And we've only made the game more difficult in the past couple of hours here. It's Zamboni time, damn it. Let's do it. I'm going to do something crazy that I never do. We're going to drift to the left instead of the right. Here we go. Tokyo drifted. Oh, and we blew it. That's why I never go to the left. I didn't get the angle right. I didn't get the along the board slide. Well, it's going to be tough to overcome it. I mean, this is the best part right here. Is where you just drift around the boards without even having to point in a direction. This is the best. Just na 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 na. Do 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 do. It's so tough to keep the damn thing straight. It's so wobbly. Oh no, that was intentional, buddy. Don't oh no me.
40%.
Just gonna make sure I don't miss anything on that outside line. Riveting gameplay, isn't it? We're actually not doing that bad. I missed a little bit of an edge. That sucks. Oh, fuck the Zamboni drivers. Keep it straight. Where the hell is that little bit? There it is. Should we go over that? Alright, I mean, I'm not going to hit 99%, but we're actually doing okay. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything to the outside, so I'm not taking enough to the inside. What? We call this the femur. The femur strategy. 80%. Into the boards. Yep. Couldn't drift it. I had to make sure I get that corner. It didn't even give me credit for it. Oh god, it just doesn't back up properly. Well, we're just going this way now. Shout out to the Wachovia Center for letting this drunk man... Come on! Oh, you could have given me the proper corner. All gone downhill, chat. I'm out of practice, okay? Well, here we go. I'll miss you! Bang! 94. It's a beautiful thing. 94. It's one of my worst attempts in a while. Third period is underway. We have kicked the crap out of Pittsburgh.
And a large ice surface.
Keep it up.
Even then, it's not a good idea. And center ice picked up by Philly.
Jeffrey.
He dekes it.
Couldn't deep pass Crosby.
And Pittsburgh has the puck defensive zone. Carter holds him along the boards. Philly regains possession, attacking zone. And Malkin now, he controls the puck in the neutral zone. And now Pittsburgh with it across the blue line. The puck is centered. Carter now.
Oh, Jeff's got that speed.
He's got it over the blue line. Carter. In the corner, Gagne. Giroux. And here's Giroux.
Oh, I thought Giroux had it.
Off the glass. Carter has it in the corner.
Damn,
Now
I'm gonna hit up
Pittsburgh's
Gagne
got
there.
it. Here's Stahl.
This could be bad.
Stahl. Boucher.
Big save, Boucher. He got fooled. That was a good recovery.
Picked out on the guy's back. He crushed him.
Giroux
Glued.
along the boards. The centering pass is
Oh,
made
Carter just missed.
to the point. The puck doesn't get to the intended receiver. Poliakovo has it in the corner. The puck is hit up the left side. The Penguins making a move. Oh, and they didn't get a penalty there. But Pittsburgh wanted a whistle.
Roman,
Pittsburgh
no.
would count that
Good
one.
save, Boucher.
And Jeff Carter with it. The puck gets sent to the center. And here's a chance for the Flyers. The shot was wide left as it almost dinged the post. And he shoots. Save.
Woo.
Stops another shot.
Great quickness to move around the net and prevent a goal.
All right, line change, boys. Line change.
And Philadelphia has the puck defensive zone. Kennedy in now. His line in there as they get fresh forwards out on the ice.
Dominic, circle back.
Along the boards, Dominic Moore now. And the Penguins pick it up. Orpik's got it. It's Fleury.
Oh, I thought I caught him cheating.
Top right. Pittsburgh moving up. At center ice. Pittsburgh looking for the penalty. No call, though. And here's Fedorov.
Giving a little push action here. Officials are trying to let him play, but they may have to step in and take control if this continues.
In the corner, Hartnell knocked out by Fleury.
Thought Hansen could get
Here's
a
Kunitz.
deflection on that.
And now Philadelphia center ice. Dupuis coming in off the bench. They give their forwards a rest with the
All
line
right,
change.
let's keep everybody out here.
Defensive switch for Philadelphia. The Flyers have a chance to change lines with their forwards and do so now.
Ooh, rough hit.
McKee handles it. Taken away by Philadelphia. That's off the blocker of Fleury. And the Penguins pushing it up. Daniel Briere back out on the ice with the line change. And Timonen now. The Flyers lead by 2. Now Sergei Fedorov. And gloved
Whew.
by Fleury. Fleury
Runs
freezes
in this
the
game
puck.
don't work as much.
The face-off.
I mean, it is a little bit tough just because of the way the skating works to try and go for wraparounds. It's just the NHL gameplay in me where I look for, the cross crease option.
Dupuis. There it is. Pittsburgh on the rush. The puck comes out of the corner, sent into the corner. Turnover, Flyers. Fedotenko, check, into the corner. Oh, man, he hits him hard. I nominate that hit as our 2K Sports hit of the game. And now Pittsburgh in their zone. Hossa shoves him there. He's got it in the neutral zone.
Getting away with this one because there's no penalty. He really didn't hook him. He just held him back for a split second.
Now Dominic Moore, Philadelphia, trying to get set up again. Gonchar's got it. It's picked off on the long pass. It's in the middle.
Ah.
Almost hit the left goal post. Backhand save. He used his stick to stop.
What I
the
wanted was for
backhand
Fedorov
shot.
to get it.
Kunitz. Hartnell will be part of the offensive
Big
line
hit
on
by
the ice for this
Poliakovo.
team. Pass from the corner. Has it behind the net. Kennedy buried into the corner. Now Kunitz. Boucher stick save.
Good play.
Another
That was a big
save.
steal. Bill Guerin's giving me trouble.
Pittsburgh's able to grab it at the offensive
Am I a
end.
rookie in
By
practice?
switching goalie. Now Kunitz along
They pulled the goalie.
Save. If he lets that one
2 minutes
fly,
left. Goalie's out.
whole game, and he doesn't want that to happen. They got their
Let's
goalie
go.
goal, and they're
We
going
can
to
seal
try to
this.
keep the puck out of their zone right here. They'll be using the extra attacker. We're left with 1:59. Here's
Hossa
Dandino.
finds Dandino.
Lets it go from
Ah, just missed.
Misses just barely to the left. Now Evgeny Malkin. Crosby, he's got 1 assist. He brings it past the blue line.
Job by Warner.
Pronger skating with it now in his own zone. Dandino's got it. Now the Penguins get it
Nowhere to
back
go.
the center circle. A little deep. Pittsburgh had blocked by Brian Boucher. From his own zone.
Pronger icing ball game.
Score 3-1.
Woo! A huge 3-1 win back-to-back over Pittsburgh. Let's go.
We talked earlier
That
about
third period, the pace slowed down a little bit.
now that it's over, Drew, anything you want to recap
But they
on
get
the
that opening goal.
We know every shot is a
And we do
potential
pretty
goal.
damn well
That's
from
the
there.
philosophy these these guys used tonight. They just drilled the other goaltender
Snipe
so
from
much
Danda,
that they were
was
able to win by 2.
sweet.
And that will draw our coverage to its conclusion.
It was
I'm
sweet.
Randy Hahn. Along with Drew Remenda, on behalf of all of our crew, we thank you for joining us.
To answer
on
the
this
question I
one.
saw in chat, by the way, was Matthew Dandino a
On the
defenseman?
2K Sports
Yes.
Network. So long, everyone.
So why is he a forward in this game? I don't know. In fairness, Elite Prospects has him listed as defenseman right wing. So maybe he played a little bit more on the wing than people remember, but he was primarily known as a defenseman. Trick to beating Pitt is letting Jordan Stahl score early. 41 shots. That's the most shots we've ever had in the game. 41 shots to 12. I don't know what to do. Aside from just saying we kicked the shit out of him. Like, we had a really good game. I think the only thing that we could really do... I mean, again, I feel like the speed is fine. Honestly, the fatigue recovery, I'm good with putting it 0. Like, I feel like the shot speed is fine. I just feel like the only thing that I guess makes sense to do... I really do like the idea of having, you know, the fatigue effect. Like, tired players are tired. The only thing I can think to do, honestly, is lower the effectiveness of my, like, stick checking and up the effectiveness of theirs. Honestly, too. I feel like their shot accuracy is fine when they get shots. I'm going to lower my shot accuracy down to 50. I'm going to up their pass accuracy by a bit. I feel like mine at a 20 is fair. If I screw up, I screw up. Deking ability will up a little bit more for them. The goalie skill, I feel like we're hitting a fair level now. I'm going to drop my stickle of success a little bit and bump up theirs. I'm also going to drop my interceptions and bump up theirs. Basically, it's just I have to give them a little bit, yeah, a little bit more favoritism from the looks of it. Pretty much, the only thing that makes sense. Just make them more and more difficult to play against. But we'll see how that works in the next game. Now, here's the question again, because I might play one more game. Maybe not. That might be the last one on the night. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. Emery has a 901. Boucher still with that 909. Just the idea of that trade. I want to get somebody, though. Like, I don't have faith in Jannik Hansen. It makes sense to try and pull off a goalie and defender trade at the same time. But like I said, with this defense, I'm confident. With this goaltending, I'm not overly scared. Like, we could certainly pull off a trade for a goalie right now, but I don't hate what Emery and Boucher have provided. I really don't. I mean, Boucher's been the better of the two. No doubt about it. We got Robert Esch in case somebody gets hurt. I want to try and get Coburn or Carl back into the lineup. It makes more sense to get rid of Carl, though. He's older, worse, more expensive. But I like this defense. There's no one I'm like, yeah, take him out. So I think if we try to trade Matt Carl, maybe trade Jannik Hansen. Everybody else I'm pretty happy with. I mean, Dominic Moore doesn't have a point in the 9 games, but I am pretty happy with him. For the most part, I feel like he's been a pretty good addition. Fedorov has 10 points in 22 games, despite being 40. Richards and Hartnell have really stepped up lately. I love McCammond and the rest of the fourth line. If we were to pair Jannik Hansen, even though I really do like... If we were to get rid of Jannik Hansen, who would we have? Could have this random Colin Reynolds guy. I mean, I'd have to rely on, like, Daryl Powell, Riley Cote, Chris Kalanos. Like, we definitely have options if an injury were to happen. If I look at... Yeah, I mean, Carl and Hansen do have some sweet value. I wish they had the trade finder up at this point. Just say we try to use Matt Carl instead. I want to keep Hansen as a depth option. But then again, we really haven't had injuries, so it doesn't make sense. I think even more so than a goalie, who would that forward be? And again, you got Bobby Ryan, who's very cheap. Teemu is still Teemu. Like, he's... the speed factor for Solani is nuts. Talk about the money of being able to bring in Kovalchuk. They'd want Giroux in a first, so that's not going to happen. At least not offering Matt Carl as the go-to. I mean, Lucic is an option. Obviously not that fast. We know what Milan Lucic brings. Right now we're more looking at the money. Taves, Kane. Not that we need Duncan Keith, but we know he's inexpensive. Take Briere and Kolyakovo for Kane. So the AI is relatively smart at not getting fleeced out of their top young prospects. Rick Nash, it would have to be... I mean, Mike Richards and Matt Carl for Rick Nash is honestly a pretty good trade. we would save so much cap. We might have to consider that. I think Mike Richards has been better, but damn, is that worth considering? Again, we've looked at all of these forwards before. Kopitar just makes a bit too much to make that worth it. Apparently Mikko Koivu got hurt. Camilleri made too much. Dumont made too much. Parise wasn't that bad. Zajac was one of the guys where it's like, okay, that's not bad. And of course, Travis Zajac just hit 1,000 games played, which is nuts. Gaborit's pretty expensive. The Alfreds and Spezza are all pretty expensive. I do like the idea. Problem is, right, like I really only need one forward. You could maybe argue two, but like Setaguchi Pavelski would be a pretty interesting one. Again, St. Louis Le Cavalier. There's Baby Stammer. Man, Ryan Kessler. Get Ryan Kessler to replace Mike Richards. God, there are so many options. There's so many options. Like I said, you could argue a different goalie. Defenseman, I think we're fine. We get rid of Coburn or Carl and keep the other one for depth. Forward-wise, we need at least one more dude. Despite the fact Dominic Moore hasn't scored yet, I've been pretty happy with his play. Mainly just because he's fast. I like the fourth line. I'm not going to trade Dominic Moore either. It would make sense to keep Dominic Moore around for depth. And then maybe trade Jannik Hansen too. We could decide if we wanted to move on from Emery or Boucher. Just looking at those big name players, it's funny, we're back on Columbus. Something about Rick Nash. Right? I mean, Getzlaf is expensive, but not that expensive. We only need one forward. So it's like, oh, I could go Bobby Ryan or Solani. But there's no reason to then not say, well, why not go after Kovalchuk at a 93? Why not go after Rick Nash? I mean, he's at a 5'4". Rick Nash is cheaper than Kovalchuk. He's got 92 speed. I mean, Nash is more of a power forward, whereas Kovalchuk's more of a pure sniper. I mean, even Datsuk would be insane. Might be too expensive, but Hemsky had a 90 at that point. I mean, Parise for $3 million at a 91 overall is pretty sweet. If I were an elite forward, look at Ovi's goddamn hair. What are the Ducks asking for Ryan? Honestly, it's not that bad. I've talked about giving up Hansen. I've talked about giving up Carl. I wouldn't want to give up Dominic Moore because I'd feel kind of cheap for signing a free agent and trading him. Bobby Ryan's acquirable. Like, that's not really even a question. Kovalchuk, they'd want someone the caliber of Briere and Fedorov. Like, Kovalchuk is... He's obtainable. For sure. He's got the crazy speed. He's got 96 shot accuracy, for God's sakes. 98 offensive awareness. Like, he's crazy. Tilton, thank you, man. How are you? I mean, for me, it's like I keep going back to Kovalchuk and Nash. Those are the two I keep going back to. Especially Columbus. If we wanted to go all out, we try to get Nash and Steve Mason. Because it wouldn't be that expensive. I mean, in fairness, Datsuk and Osgood wouldn't be that expensive either. But I feel like Datsuk might be pretty freaking expensive. You know what? Let's check. If we were to go for the ridiculous double move of Rick Nash and Steve Mason, we would obviously try to use Jannik Hansen. At that stage, I think we can agree that Boucher's been better than Emery. At the very least, Emery's worth more. And then defensively, it would make sense to use Matt Carl over Coburn. That way we still have Coburn if we decide to make one more deal. How close is this? They want Pronger. Alright. Well, you're not going to get Mr. Pronger. Our first rounder has no value to us, you know? I'd still rather use Carl. Is this going to be our second trade? Jannik Hansen, Ray Emery, Matt Carl, and a first for Rick Nash and Steve Mason. They declined. We might have to use Braden Coburn instead of Matt Carl. I mean, it's one of those trades, right, where it's like, if we can do it, why would we not, right? I mean, talking about what this would mean for the forwards, too. Again, we trade Jannik Hansen, get Moore as our, get Dominic Moore as our depth forward in the short term. We have that depth on D. What if we were to use Braden Coburn instead? I don't necessarily want to use Braden Coburn, but I mean, again, he had 1 point in 16 games. Like, he's being outplayed by Rhett Warrener. If we can use him and Emery, let's see. Jeff Carter, too. It's because of the value. What if we do that and a first? Declined. Again, Coburn would offset Nash, Emery would offset Mason. Use Jannik Hansen. We could use another forward. I mean, Hartnell now has 9 points in 33. He scored a couple goals tonight. Again, Hartnell and Richards have heated up a little bit in terms of their importance to the team. Can I use this Reynolds dude? No, they don't have interest in that. This would hurt our defensive depth. But what if I were to use Matt Carl here as well? It doesn't look like they have interest. Might be a little bit too much to pull off the double like this, but obviously it'd be incredibly helpful. Richards and Tiemann, Jesus. Yeah, so the issue is like Nash and Mason together are just too damn expensive. But if we take out the idea of getting a goalie here, right? Pietrangelo. The problem is Pietrangelo's been good. He's cheap as hell. Like, he's been fine. I mean, yeah, there's no doubt. Like, I mean, his value honestly isn't even that much higher than Carl's. Take out Emery, have Braden Coburn be the basis. Actually, if I were to have Matt Carl be kind of the centerpiece of that trade, we also throw in Yannick Hansen. They'd want Hartnell and Giroux, which is not going to happen. What if I were to throw in Pietrangelo? They'd still want Giroux. For Atlanta, it's Kari Lehtinen. I can't say I'd be too excited about getting Kari Lehtinen. I mean, again, you look at these forwards, right? Like, I like the idea of getting Getzlaf, but it's obvious like he's just not the fastest in the world. Just pure power forward. Why give up Hartnell and Giroux? I don't plan on it. If you're saying why not, because I like them. In theory, I mean, again, Kovalchuk. Iginla's a little bit more expensive than that. I do love Jerome. But I'm trying to also factor in cap space here and make sure I don't go overboard. Like, it really is Rick Nash. It really is. Whoops. It really is Rick Nash is like the centerpiece. Datsuk might not be completely out of reach. As insane as that is, he might not be completely out of reach. Okay, he might be. I don't hate the idea of getting Hemsky. It really comes back to Nash or Kovalchuk as my two preferred targets. We need that superstar level goal scorer that we just don't have. Like, Martin St. Louis could work too, to be honest. Someone like Alex Semin. But I like the idea of having someone with the scorer tag. I don't want a playmaker, I don't want a finesse option. I want someone who is going to put the puck in the goddamn net. If we use Matt Carl here, and we talk about Ilya Kovalchuk, they want Giroux in a first. If I use Carl in our first, they want Hartnell and Polak, which is, we might be able to make this happen. We might be able to make this happen. What if I use Mr. Kron? Better off. I don't really need Kron as an extra option. Where the hell are my forwards? There we go. What if we use Yannick Hansen? Declined. Take out Kron. How close? Marcel Hossa is... Oh my god. Oh, apparently Pietrangelo was in there too. What if we use that second? Guys, is this going to go through? Matt Carl, Yannick Hansen, a first and a second for Ilya Kovalchuk? Ooh. We take out our second and add in the Devils. No. It's close, man. It's close. Goose, what's going on, buddy? What if we were to use Robert Esch? No. I feel like if we were to use Braden Coburn, we could get this deal done. Reynolds? Damn. Again, I'd almost prefer Rick Nash, but I mean, Kovalchuk getting traded from the Thrashers isn't the most unheard of thing in the world, right? Kovalchuk seems more easily accessible than Rick Nash did. Carl Hansen, glad you're doing more 2K. Thank you, Goose. I've been having a blast with it. Glad you're enjoying it, man. Endo, good morning. What the hell is your sleep schedule, dog? If we have Braden Coburn as the basis for this trade, as opposed to the lead guitar, not that I want to get rid of Coburn. Polak in a first. Coburn, first, and Yannick Hansen for Ilya Kovalchuk. They want Roman Polak. Guys, I think we can get this deal done. Are we about to bring Ilya Kovalchuk to Philadelphia? It's so close. It's so close. Oh my god, guys, we can do it. We can totally do it. Do we give up on Braden Coburn to get Ilya Kovalchuk? I think we have to. I think we'd be stupid not to do this, right? Oh my god, it's so close though. Hold on. Our first next year. Get back a little bit of value. Braden Coburn, Yannick Hansen, and 2 firsts to bring Ilya Kovalchuk to Philadelphia. In what would be our second of 3 trades. Our first was a blockbuster with the Blues to improve our defense. Is this a blockbuster with the Thrashers to bring Kovalchuk to Philly? I think we gotta do it. I think we have to. Braden Coburn's not even playing. Yannick Hansen isn't getting the job done. I want to give Coburn a chance, but man, we gave him 16 games. Ilya Kovalchuk, welcome to Philadelphia.